Blindfolds were made for this very reason. This is the Two Nerds and a Joke video podcast with Robert and Ernie.
Thank you, disembodied hot girl voice. This is Two Nerds and a Joke with Robert and Ernie. I am Ernie.
I'm Robert.
I'm a joke.
And he's the joke.
I'm Richard.
Yes. You may recognize Richard from other events.
Friend of the podcast.
Friend of the podcast, indeed.
Contributor now.
Yes. Very exciting.
Multiple guests.
I got a promotion.
Yeah, there you go. He's got a promotion.
That's great.
So today's concept and topic is one that is dear to all of us. A little bit different than we usually do.
Is it dear to all of us?
You have situations and stories. Richard, I believe you have stories you're going to share. I know I do. So yeah, I think it is a little dear to all of us. Video game completion.
It's a big one.
It's a big one.
But I'm not a completionist.
Exactly, which is why you're important to the story. I'm a completionist. But I've kind of gotten off the completionist track. So here's the scenario. So I'm going to scenario, and then we'll get comments from everybody on what their feelings are on this. So the scenario is, you have a game that you've played that's a story-based game, and you can complete the main story without doing a lot of the side story. There's side quests, whatever it is. Based on those two criteria, you get a percentage of completion of the entire game. So let's say you complete the whole thing, and it tells you you're 50% complete based on the side stuff. You still have a ton of side stuff to do, but you completed the main story. Do you go back, do you go back at all to complete any more than the 50%, especially since now the story is completed? If so, if you do go back, what's acceptable? 60, 75, 90? Are you going to have to do 100% because it will irritate the hell out of you if you don't? And one last side piece, does it matter if those things are like, you have to collect 100 of something versus if you defeat this one thing, you get another 15%. And you're like, I'm going to defeat that and done. So, we'll go with our guest first. What are your thoughts on these questions that are plaguing the minds of so many?
It is a good question. I'm not a completionist because I feel that if the game is repetitive, then I tend to get bored. So if it's beating additional creatures or monsters, then I'd probably go back and finish the game itself in its entirety.
Okay.
But if it's collecting 100 of these items that are all over the map,
Yes.
Then I don't think it's likely I'd go past the 50% or much past the 50%. If I was close to collecting an entire set of items, then sure, I'd probably complete that, but
not
beyond
100 or
that,
something.
no,
Right.
I wouldn't even get close.
Ernie?
My response will be much more detailed and
Please
much
not.
more elaborate.
Oh, God, help us all.
Jeez.
It was a good summer day.
No,
I'd say circa 88, 89. I had the Super Nintendo. And I also had the regular Nintendo.
I still have both of those.
Now, the regular
This house.
Nintendo games,
Mm.
I basically wanted to finish them out.
You had to. They didn't really have a save mechanism.
Right.
You either finish them or you didn't.
Finish it all the way out. I had the cheats for Super Mario Brothers.
Did you do the
The warp to the end.
Yeah.
I did that if I was bored.
Mm-hmm.
Or I would try to beat my own time. Like, I'd time myself to go through the whole game
Wow.
to try to beat the time.
That's impressive.
That was pretty good,
That
right?
was pretty good. Did you ever use the Game Genie?
Never.
Really?
Never owned one.
Ah. You could rent them back
Yes.
from
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster Video.
Oh,
Doesn't
geez.
exist. Yeah.
So then I got the Super Nintendo and you could save games.
Yes.
You had save points.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Love Super.
Contra.
Yes. Oh God. Yeah.
Jeez, I love that game.
That's a good
All
game.
right, you could go through, you could finish the game, beat the Xenomorph at the end, and you're done.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers to anyone who hasn't played Contra.
Playing Contra. Yeah.
Or you could do the cheat code of up, down, left, right, BA, start.
Good Lord.
Wow.
And you get everything, right? You
Okay.
get all the weapons, you get all the saves, and all this stuff, right? But then I started getting into that mode, like the completionist thing. Like, I'd finish off the story, and I'd be like, okay, I beat the game. But then, like, I hear, oh, you could always go back and do this other stuff, and, like, instead of going this way, you go this other way, and it opens up this room of, like, 1,000 coins, so to speak.
Mm.
Or you go, Or if you go through Metroid and you do this, you basically lose the armor and she's running around in a bikini.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
You know, it's those type
Weird-
of things.
weird randomness.
Weird things. And I would have to say now, because now I'm easing my way back into gaming because it's way different.
Oh yeah.
I think I'd be content with beating the story of the game and maybe doing like one of the side adventures.
Okay. A few.
Yeah, no more than half.
Oh, okay.
Now, the reason and this is good, because the reason I brought it up was because of specific games as well. For me, I'm obsessed right now with Assassin's Creed.
Excuse me, guys.
It's a lot.
The cough.
Embrace the cough.
Which one?
Basic cough. I'm playing all of them. In order. So, Assassin's Creed 1, I completed about 80% of the game.
Okay.
I'm missing the feathers. There's like 100 of them.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Never was going to go back and finish that. It was like, you know what? I got the closest to
Is it
completing it.
worth it?
No, it's not. Not at all. Not even slightly. So that one I got to like 89% naturally. I played it through. I got everything in every area before moving on.
Okay.
Then I moved on to Assassin's Creed 2.
2.
And that I did, again, about 80%.
Mm-hmm.
Again, there was feathers and flags.
Mm-hmm.
I collected all the flags. I didn't get all the feathers again. No. I got the feathers and the flags, and I didn't do one other thing. So I was, again, 80, 90%. So I felt pretty good with myself. But I finished the story before I finished the side stuff. I went back and finished the side stuff.
Okay.
Then I did Brotherhood, and I basically said, screw it, and didn't do much of anything on the sides. I think I got 60%, 70% on that.
Mm-hmm.
Finished the story, but try to do most of it along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm playing the last of the Ezio trilogy, spoiler alert. Yes, it was such a beautiful story. It's so
really
good.
was.
It really was a great story. Revelations. Now with Revelations, I was at 50%, and I didn't realize it was the end of the game. I don't look online. I don't do walkthroughs. Okay, I won't do it. I want to follow the story and be surprised and, explore the story. I finished the game. I didn't realize the end cutscene was the end cutscene until it was almost over. I was like, crap, that's the end scene. It's over.
Yeah.
And I was finished, and I went and looked at, they tell you the percentage. 53%. I was like, ooh,
It's a lot.
that is a lot of percent to not be complete.
So, you just barely completed half of the game.
Barely completed half the game.
Barely.
Barely. Finished the whole story and did jack squat.
Like
side stuff.
I get the idea of the programmers and the story writers wanting you to get these games, but why do they have to be so long?
And the side stuff, some of it is worth it, and some of it is not worth it. Like, for example, one side story is you get to learn all about main characters, Desmond's backstory, his origins of being an assassin. To get these, you have to get these little crystal chip things. Spoiler alert. There's about 100 of them in the game. I got about 25 so far.
A lot of spoilers, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot
this
of
is
spoilers.
spoiler
This is
full.
spoilers for the game.
Yeah.
The problem with doing that is that when you get the 15 for this level, 25 for the next, so forth and so on, you go into these, and they are ridiculously pointless. You're building ramps, you're moving, you're building ramps, you're moving. They're telling you the story auditorily as you're going through this, but the actual gameplay is so boringly stupid that it's not worth it. So I'm doing some of the big stuff, I've gotten myself up to like 60% now.
Right.
I think I'm done about 75. I think if I get there, I'll be good. And then I'm moving on to Assassin's Creed 3. Moving on, new assassin, new story.
See, right now I'm playing Uncharted 4,
Which it goes to another point.
which I'm only doing the story.
Right.
Oh, Uncharted.
Well, Uncharted
Yeah.
really is kind of, it's driven. It's a driven story. You can't, there's
I
not
don't,
that much
I don't.
side.
Yeah, I don't want to just keep me on the story and everything else. Don't
Yeah.
make me go off and
Collect
do
the
other
treasure.
things.
Well, that one's a lot of treasure collecting.
Yeah.
You find random items. So, yeah. And you're playing things out of order.
Yes,
You
I'm
haven't
playing.
played 1 through
I
3.
never played 1 through 3.
Why
Right.
would you not play 1, 2,
Thank
1,
you.
2, 3?
That's what I would say.
I just got the PlayStation 4 just a few months ago.
And?
So what do you want me to do? You want me to get 1, 2, and 3?
Yes.
Do they even make it for 4?
They probably made a
They
combo
might.
pack.
They might. Oh, no,
No.
they do. Because they have the new Nathan Drake collection.
Yes.
And that's a game.
Yes. That's all of them.
So,
Yes.
Well,
it's a good story.
It is a good
4
story.
was given to me as a gift for Christmas.
It is a good gameplay.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
playing it. I
It's a
played
great
it for
game.
like 3 hours on Saturday.
I do it with my son.
Yeah.
Yeah, he enjoys it.
Then there's Battlefield, which is awful.
no,
No, I love it, but it ticks me off to no end.
It's a hard
because
game.
I feel like I should know this by virtue of being a Star Wars nerd.
But you don't.
No,
Not even close.
I get wasted, man, by the computer. I'm not even like
Battlefield or Battlefront?
Battlefront.
Okay, that's important. I heard
I'm sorry,
Battlefield.
Battlefront.
That's very
Yeah.
important.
Not Battlefield.
Yeah.
Big difference.
It's a huge
between the
Battlefront.
two.
Yes.
That's wow.
Yes. So for you, Richard, what is your game that did you have done this with?
Oh, and Batman.
Which one?
Arkham?
Ugh. I couldn't do it, dude. I tried it.
Yeah, it's a lot, dude. The little
Oh. I tried that one.
batarangs,
Oh.
it's a lot.
It's a lot. I tried that game. I gave it away. I couldn't do it.
I don't know which one I
didn't
got. I
finish
think
that
it's
one.
Arkham.
Yeah, it's probably Arkham. It's the one where you're Batman. You're going around Arkham Asylum and you're trying to go through places and
Yeah.
there's different villains at the end and the Joker's basically the main guy who's kind of following you around everywhere.
No, I'm actually not even in Arkham. I'm in the city.
Oh,
you're
you're
playing the
okay.
second one.
You're playing the second one then. Okay, that might be better.
It's
More open
interesting,
world.
but it's
Is it? Okay.
hard.
Oh, it's very difficult. Yeah, the first one was difficult.
Like it's like right now I'm in the Batmobile,
Yeah, trying to drive around the city.
trying to drive around and like get to a certain point, and it's freaking hard.
Yeah, it's a difficult
And
game.
I have it set to like a normal setting.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. I
Yeah.
can't put it to like expert
Oh
and
god,
like
no. Me either. Me either.
no,
Yeah.
I can't do that.
So, Richard, what's your game?
What's your game, man?
That's hard. That's hard. I'm a quitter. I'm not gonna lie.
good to know.
I'm a
So,
quitter.
what's your best game that you've quit?
Kingdom Hearts.
No,
Final
no.
Fantasy?
I've actually not played Kingdom Hearts because of the Keyblade. It's not my thing. If it's not a real sword, I don't want to play with it.
Okay.
If it's not a real sword,
I don't want.
play. Yes.
There you go.
It's well put. I don't know, it's really, really hard. I think that what's the game I completed some time ago? I can't even say Mortal Kombat. I think I've played more Mortal Kombat than anything. But I think you have to go into the crypts to get to
Yeah.
100%,
Yeah.
which is a problem because if you've ever been in a crypt, it's a lot. I mean, it's ridiculous. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's like Injustice too. It's the same kind of concept. You have
Yeah.
to complete quests and complete missions and complete this and that, moves and do the tutorials and all that. I never saw completion. I never saw really being a completionist for fighting games. For fighting games, it's just it's mindless entertainment for me. It's
They
like,
do have like you have to beat, this storyline. You have to beat these three villains, these three villains, these three villains.
See,
Keep going,
I don't
going,
have
going,
a
going.
problem with. Now, I will do that if like for Marvel versus Capcom.
Right.
I will, and I'm
Wonderful
working
game,
on beautiful game, well done.
Yes.
I will play through every character and try to beat the game with every character to see
Right.
their backstory.
Yep.
I will do that. That's cool to me. That's worth it.
Right.
But like Mortal Kombat versus DC versus Mortal Kombat or whatever it is. That one, it's if you play the story mode, you play the story mode.
Yep.
The rest of the time, it's just fun. It's just playtime.
Yep.
It's all story mode. It's all story mode and it's all practice.
And it gets boring after.
And it gets boring after a while. And the moves and the characters are fine and fun, and you can use the different costumes and stuff, but there's no real challenge to it after that. It's decent fighting stuff, but again,
I think the only in the last 5 years, probably more. Might have been longer actually. The only game I've completed is Star Wars Force Unleashed. Both
Ooh,
games.
how was that?
I enjoyed that game.
They want to
both
bring
those
it
games
back.
thoroughly.
Yeah.
They want to bring
I
that back.
tried the Wii game. It was awful.
Yeah.
It's absolutely awful. Don't recommend it. But I've heard very good things about the Force Unleashed for the regular systems.
Yes.
Regular consoles.
Not Wii. The problem with the Wii, and this is the problem with the Wii with every game pretty much, is if the motion thing doesn't work quite right, not the quite right place, blah 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 blah, it's a
It's-
pain.
yes.
It's awful.
Yes. And the
So-
second Force Unleashed is similar to the first, but you're still excited about playing the game. I
Yeah.
enjoy that game from beginning to end.
The opportunity to fight Vader is always enticing.
Yeah.
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 Vader.
It's an
Yeah.
interesting twist. If you haven't played Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, you're not a Star Wars fan.
He called out
I
all
did.
of you
I did.
that have
It's-
not played that game.
I think
Have
it's
you
one of
played
the-
that game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like the second. I would say it's probably like the second best game next to Knights of the Old Republic.
Which is another one on my list to try.
Yeah.
I've done the Force Unleashed thing.
It's great.
I enjoyed
Wait,
it.
you never did Knights of the Old Republic?
It's on my list, but I just haven't gotten it yet. Again, I'm not I never claimed to be a Star Wars fanatic like you are.
It's
sir.
just a game. You should be, if
I
you
have-
love
do you
games,
know
you
the
should
list?
be getting
Do
that.
you know how many games I have right now that are on my list to play?
Let me tell you.
I'm playing
Pokemon doesn't
no,
count.
Pokemon does count. God of War,
Which Pokemon?
I'm
have
playing
all
the new
the
one,
God of
Sun and
Wars.
Moon.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got them. I'm
Wait, I
complete-
told you I had all the God of Wars.
I know. I have them too.
Why don't you just finish them?
I'm stuck at one point on 2, God of War 2, where you're trying to climb up those poles towards the last part of the game,
Uh-huh.
and I can't get the reverse jump to move, and I think the controller's dying or something.
Do you not
I
have
don't
more
know.
than one controller?
Very few. I have to get another one because the PlayStation. I think it's original PlayStation. I have it on.
I think it's 2.
2
I don't
or
know.
3.
No,
It has to be
this
2.
is original
I think it-
PlayStation
really?
God of War. Yeah, this is
Oh,
the
wow.
old one. Yeah. So I'm trying to do that. Ganjai, beautiful game. I mean,
Yeah.
gorgeous game. I don't know if you ever played it. It's an Asian fighting.
GN.
Yeah. That's the one. I'm also playing another one that's an Xbox game that is so hard. It's an RPG game, but my characters aren't leveled up high enough,
Oh.
and it's like I'm kind of stuck. I'm also doing Kingdom Hearts. 1, 2, 3, 6, 12, 14, 16. I love the Disney concept. It's good for the game for the kids too, because they all can play and not have fights about it.
I will say this, since you brought up hard games,
Yes.
Ninja Gaiden,
What system?
PlayStation. If I'm
Okay.
not mistaken. The original.
Because it's also on. We have it. We're playing it on.
I thought you were talking about NES back in the day.
No. I
The
think.
one after that.
Okay. See,
It's the one that.
That one changed the gaming
Yeah.
world. That one.
I play.
The
I'm
NES
playing.
version or the new-
The NES one.
Oh yeah. The.
That in Castlevania.
Oh,
Oh,
Castlevania.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm also playing the original PlayStation Castlevania game.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's
nice.
really good.
That's
That's a
game.
good one.
That's
Yeah.
hard to.
Yes.
A lot of levels, a lot of stuff to do. I'm playing Ninja Gaiden on Game Boy SP.
It's not Sigma.
Or
is it?
not Game Boy SP, Game Boy, what's the new one? Crap, I can't think right now.
Advance? No.
No, the newest
The
one.
3D one?
3DS, yeah. I'm
3DS?
playing the
Okay.
Ninja Gaiden on 3DS. It's a good game, but it's definitely long.
Yeah.
It's a long game, which
It's
is...
not. You're not playing Ninja Gaiden Sigma, are you?
No,
Okay,
it's
the
just...
okay.
No, it's Ninja Gaiden something. It's not the original type of gameplay. It's a little bit different, but still side-scroll.
Well, Sigma is because Ninja Gaiden was so difficult, they made the exact same game, but is easier.
Oh.
Yeah, because people couldn't get past level 3.
You know where I used to
A
play
lot of
that?
controllers getting broken.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
a
know
friend
where-
of mine broke the disc.
Well, you know where I first played that game? Was the arcades.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually played that in London in a hotel once. It was
Let me
awesome.
ask you this. Are there any arcades left?
There are a few.
Well,
Like
okay.
true arcades. Not a Dave and Buster's. Sorry for name dropping.
What about? Okay, so you're not talking Dave and Buster's or their ilk,
Right.
like Boomers or
Right.
anything like that.
No, nothing
Those
like
don't
that.
count as. you're not-
Sorry for name dropping. Don't
yeah.
sue us.
Yeah, you're right. So you're talking just video games, nothing else.
Just walk in and it's
Get your
Uncle
coins,
Dan's-
Start playing.
quarter arcade.
I don't think so.
There might be one or two
It
left.
might be one or two.
There might be one.
They
or
used
two
to be in
left.
the malls.
Yeah, they're not there anymore.
No.
They're not there anymore.
No, I think they're gone.
Is there a reason why they're not in malls anymore?
Money.
Money. There's no money.
Yeah, because you got to pay for the property, and if you're not making
It's
enough
too
money through the
expensive,
arcade,
and they're
you
not
can't
going to make
really-
it up in quarters.
But,
They're not going to make it up in quarters.
but,
You know where they might be some? Hotels. Movie theaters, AMC.
well, this movie, don't move. You're name dropping.
Dude,
again.
you started it.
Yes, he did.
The movie theater over here
Yes.
has an arcade that my daughter
Yes.
loves, but we only play air hockey there.
That's fine. But that counts.
That counts.
So there are a few, but they're not.
But one
By
that I could just
themselves.
walk in.
No, I don't think so.
I can remember as a kid walking in, and the games that I could see left to right was Popeye.
Popeye. How old are you?
Wow.
Jesus.
Qbert,
Okay, but Cubert's forever. Yeah.
So it's Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's true.
Pac-Man,
Yeah.
Miss Pac-Man,
Centipede.
Centipede, Space Invaders.
Space
I played that on the Game Boy.
Invaders.
Game Boy
Hold
Color.
on, there was a pinball machine, and the pinball machine was
Indiana Jones.
no, it was
The Mummy.
it was called Rally,
Okay.
and it was
It
just
didn't even have a name.
it was just like the picture of a car, and it had the score that ran on rollers.
Right. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my.
You are old.
And then the one in the back corner was, I want to say it had the controller was like this. You had to twist
the
it,
twist knob one?
and it was all geometric shapes, and you had to go around
Tetris.
the edge.
No.
No. And you
Yeah,
had to shoot down because
yeah.
these things would come up at you.
I've seen that before. Yeah.
Before my time.
Yeah, it's way before
It
any
was
of our
it
times.
was very. It's like lines. It looks like there's
Yeah.
no real
I
graphics. to
saw,
it.
you know, I saw that. You know where you could go? That's close. There's an arcade museum. The guy comes to con, and he's right next to us. He has all the old arcades. He has all those.
If anyone knows the name of that game, please
Yeah.
put it below
Yeah, let us
in the
know.
comments.
Burger Time.
Burger Time, yes.
I hate and love that game so much.
And then
It's
the
awful.
hot dogs would chase you.
Yes.
And you had to get the burger to switch
the
the
egg.
dogs. And the egg.
And the
The hot
egg.
dog and the egg.
Yes, which is so stupid, but it was
It
a
was
good
awesome.
game. Yeah.
Forever.
Best arcade game that I loved that they never turned into anything
Galaga?
else. No, that's not. It's good, but it's not the best.
Having the two ships.
Yeah, I know. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Gotta love that.
Which was based on a cartoon.
I have no idea. Again,
Gotcha Man.
Before my time.
Gotcha Man.
Yeah.
Look it up.
It's old. Don't look it up.
5 kids.
You'll feel old.
Ninja Science Team.
Wow, that's just
Dressed like birds.
that's
That's-
no.
That's where I take my leave.
Yeah. All right. So last note, best arcade game I've ever played ever,
One that you could just keep
Oh.
plucking quarters in.
forever. The 4-player X-Men side-scrolling game. You could play Nightcrawler,
I remember when that game
Rogue.
came out.
Yeah, I remember
Gambit,
that. Yeah.
Beast.
Yeah.
You could play 4 players at one time, and
Yep.
all 4
Yep.
characters. You're batting
It
the
was-
Sentinels.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh
actually.
my god!
But it was also a knockoff of the Turtle game.
Oh, if it's a knockoff, then they blew the Turtle game out of the water. And I love the
'Cause
Turtle games.
Turtles
this was 10,000
came
times
out
better.
came out first,
But this was
and it had
10,000
the
times
4. You could play the 4
players?
turtles,
Yes.
or you could play just one.
Yes.
and
Yeah,
the
I remember.
stories went along.
I remember, but this was so much better. 100%, billion times better.
All you were fighting were Sentinels, though, the whole time.
I was okay with that.
Yep.
Nightcrawler, zap, 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 zap. That was fantastic. Gambit, throw some cards. It's fantastic. It was awesome. Best game ever. Best game.
There are a few side scroller games like that.
Yeah.
That way you could kind of
Yeah.
move laterally.
I'm trying to think.
I can't find it. There's nothing even close to it anymore. I've looked at X-Men games. There's like X-Men Legacy and a couple of those games that are cool.
Well,
that
they
are
all
4
turn them into
players.
fighting games.
But yeah, they all turn into
Yes.
fighting games.
On Hulu. Can I say Hulu? Is that-
You
You
sure?
can
Well,
say
we
it.
name dropped
Well,
enough. Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah, they have the 1990 whatever version of X-Men.
Oh,
Like it's back. All the
damn.
episodes.
Oh.
I started watching. I almost ignored all my friends.
Yeah.
The rest
No,
of
that's a
It's-
fantastic show.
It was a
Absolutely.
good show. I have to give you
Absolutely.
that.
I think it's probably one of the best shows in existence.
Yes.
It was
Way ahead
good.
of its time. The story was fantastic. Morph dies.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
No.
Spoiler? alert?
No,
Maybe?
no,
I don't know.
I think that series just stopped too.
You just did. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
didn't have a
so-
conclusion.
But it was so good. They should totally bring it back.
Oh, you need to.
I'd watch it to this
Oh,
day.
I would.
I think it's better than any X-Men
Yes. Which is
Iteration.
TV
Iteration.
show.
We're going to talk more about that
Ooh.
either before or after, depending on when this launches on our Tuesday podcast.
Logan's coming out.
Don't even
Logan's
get me started on
dropping.
that. It's a whole other story.
I'm going.
We're talking.
I'm going.
Are you going opening night?
I'm going.
You can't tell me anything because I can't.
Why
go.
can't you go?
I have my kids. I can't take them to go see it.
Kids
Dude,
matter.
your kids are like 18 and
15 and 9. 15
Yeah.
and 9. They're not going.
I have a
They're
three-
not going.
three-year-old, so-
Yeah, no,
I have a 5-year-old.
no.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
going,
So
yeah.
I don't know how you're going.
Because he doesn't
Oh,
have.
I know how you're going.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, so Tuesday nights we are live, and we're going to try YouTube Live this week.
Docu Bay 94.
Docking Bay 94. Please check us out there. We are launching a new podcast
Oh, yes, in our podcast network.
in our podcast network. It's going to be 2 Nerds After Dark. Very adult.
Kind of like this.
Kind of like this dark.
Not this dark though.
Not that.
No, not this dark. Yeah, that's funny. Hi, guys. We're back.
We're back on a better phone.
Well, his phone.
A different phone.
A different phone. I
It's
wouldn't say.
better.
It's better, but we don't use it because, well, your phone sucks.
It's newer.
It's newer.
It's newer, has more space,
Anywho.
better camera. I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, when I have your kind of money, then I'll be able
Again,
to afford.
about the money.
Oh, money is what it takes to buy
Budget
good stuff.
matters.
Is it
budget
about the money?
It
Unless
is.
you
It's
get-
all about the money. Yeah. Anywho.
That's true.
Yes.
Just keep writing that check.
Just read the check. Anywho, Docking Bay 94.
Docu Bay 94.
We'll be there tomorrow night,
tomorrow at
7 o'clock.
7.
Yeah.
7-ish.
7-ish.
Yeah.
7-ish. We'll stay there from 7 to 8-ish. So
Come
if you want to
hang out.
come hang out. We always
Buy a couple
leave
books.
codes.
Buy a gift.
Yeah.
Isn't some sort of holiday coming around?
Easter.
Easter. Get your
Yeah.
Easter gifts there.
Easter gifts. I guess. Sure. Whatever. So we are
No, there's another holiday before then.
for before Easter?
Before Easter.
I don't think so.
St. Patty's Day.
Oh, no one gets gifts for that. You drink.
Yeah, you get a
It's
t-shirt.
a drinking holiday. Yeah, it's a drinking holiday.
Beads.
Yeah,
Look,
beads and
I-
drinking.
I'm gonna get myself a Vader shirt for.
Are you?
Yes.
A Green Vader
I
shirt?
find your lack of beer disturbing.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
that's
like
good,
that.
right?
Yeah,
That's
okay.
good.
All right, so
Patent
check us out there. We will be launching, as I mentioned earlier, a new podcast, Two Nerds After Dark
It's under the Two Nerds Network.
Network. It's adult only.
Adult.
What?
It's adult.
Adult.
Adult? Not just any adult, it's adult.
Adult.
An adult. So come check that out. And check us out on the rest of our stations.
We have plenty on YouTube.
We do.
Plenty for you to watch,
Listen to.
listen to. You could be going out for a bike ride and listen to us.
Yes, because that's just what you want to do.
Or a long trip, or a delay when you're going to Jamaica Queens.
They use the
for
term
a
plenty
beef
very
patty?
loosely.
Yes. We have over 50 videos and audios.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, yeah.
We're coming close to the annual anniversary.
We are. Yes, we are. That's true.
Inaugural year of doing this. Quality entertainment for you peoples.
Now,
Again,
it's entertainment.
quality
Yeah.
loosely.
Really?
Yeah. It's okay. Hey, we're bootlegging it according to you.
Come
so.
on.
All right, Ernie, if you will, please.
Peace out.
There isn't a social media site that these two don't love, so come visit them. Two Nerds and a Joke on YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, and on iTunes.